out to the University of Irvine car show here. We drove it down here from Redondo Beach today. What do you know, a beautiful sunny day, and it's perfect for the car shows. I came out with two other friends of mine. We always show together, drive together. We don't trailer them, we drive them everywhere we go. Well, my dad bought this car in 1956, and he used to drive it to work every day, from Palmdale to Redondo Beach and back every day. And then when I went to high school in 1970, he gave it to me in 71 when I got my driver's education. And I took my test in this old beast. And then when I left high school and left home, he sold it. And then in 1994, he told me that the guy that he sold it to was going to sell it and wanted to know if I wanted first crack at getting it back. So in 1994, I bought it back for $5,000 and tore it down to the ground and completely rebuilt it from the frame rails up. And this is what it is. It took 10 years to get it to where it's at now, and I just love driving it. It's got a 302 in it, Ford FMX transmission, Ford 9-inch rear end, independent suspension, rear coilovers, sway bar, 4-link. It's a full race setup, and she gets up and goes, baby. It's funner than all get up. I mean, it moves out, it goes real fast. It's a handful if you want it to be. Otherwise, it's just fun to drive. I guess the biggest response I get, though, is how can you get the guts up to drive it on the street? And are you afraid that something might happen to it? Well, after my first couple of road chips, that fear was over, and I didn't build it to let it sit there, so it's just fun to drive, and I drive it all the time. I mean, that's half the fun of getting the big crack ear-to-ear smile on your face when you know somebody just looked at you with their thumbs up. It keeps you feeling young. I mean, you're constantly working on it. You're always learning something new that you could have done after you finished what you've already done, and unless you dive right back into it and start tearing it apart and rebuilding it the way you see new cars built. So you're constantly thinking, okay, the next hot rod, that's what I'm going to do to the next hot rod. The California car culture is incredibly blown out of proportion. It's booming so much. I mean, I've never seen so many people interested in hot rods and muscle cars and street rods and every facet, from sports cars, even motorcycles now. It's just going crazy. Like that one guy says, there's so many car crazy people out there now that it's incredible. It just blows my mind. I thought when I first started that, it'd be just me and a few friends, but hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people in their hot rods now. And there's so many clubs with my dad's help and a lot of help and a lot of support from my friends. I really couldn't have done it without my dad's help completely. He was the welder, the master welder in this project.
Pops bought it brand new back in '56. Moms used to take us everywhere in it, baseball games, Little League. Went on a lot of road trips with the family up to Yosemite, pulling the little trailer behind it. Had a breakdown or two. That was always enjoyable, watching my dad fix the car. I remember rebuilding the fuel pump out on the road. Got it to go to where we needed to go until it blew up again, but my dad was quite the mechanic, and learned a lot from him. I've always loved cars. Ever since high school, it was just cruising. I used to beg my mom, let me drive the car to school. And even though I only lived like maybe a half a mile from school, it was a big treat to be able to drive the car to school. And after high school, when it officially became mine, first thing I did is went to the boneyard and got me a 312 out of a 57 T-Bird that was wrecked, and built that up as best I could, maybe 300 horsepower if I was lucky. And I kept it like that for probably 10, 15 years, had a 4-speed in it, 411 gears, and a Roddy rod. And then after that, it sat for 15 years, and it came to a point to decide what to do to it. So I tore it all out again, and I wanted to update everything. So I put a late model Mustang motor in it, a 302 fuel-injected motor with AOD trans, 350 gears, and vintage air. I put some vintage air. I wanted all the modern creature features. It's driven everywhere. So it's really relaxing for me to get out on the road and take my time and let the speeders go by, and I just kind of just cruise at 65, 70, and it's really very relaxing. Put up to my tunes, and I'm not going anywhere fast.